Stretching along the edge of the Pacific Ocean, this part of the USA is where natural wonders and cultural icons collide. It's a place where tech empires rise in Silicon Valley, where Hollywood dreams come alive, and where each sunset over the ocean feels like a personal performance. West Coast, USA, the place we will explore today. Come along as we discover more. In one moment, you could be hiking through volcanic craters in Oregon. In the next, sipping coffee in a quirky Seattle cafe overlooking the Sound. From the misty redwood forests of Northern California to the sun-drenched beaches of Southern California, this region is a canvas painted with epic coastlines, soaring mountains, and vibrant cities. If these things still don't satisfy you, don't worry. The secret will lie later in this journey. Before continuing the video, we have a quiz for you. Arrange the following letters to name a valley in West Coast, USA. We have a hint. It is famous for its world-class Pinot Noir, scenic vineyards, and lush farmland. Please comment your answer below this video. Let's explore every corner of this place. A hike down to the water reveals new wonders. The water is so blue, so deep. It's no surprise it's the deepest lake in America and one of the deepest on Earth. That's why it's one of the 7 wonders of Oregon. Surrounded by cliffs almost 2,000 feet high and boasting a picturesque island and a violent volcanic past, Crater Lake is also home to hikes in old-growth forest and cross-country ski trips in the winter months. Many of the roads and facilities are closed during the winter, but the park is open and accessible all year long. Crater Lake is located in southern Oregon, which is also home to the world-renowned Oregon Shakespeare Festival, the stunning Rogue River, the Oregon caves and vineyards, chocolatiers and cheesemakers galore. Because of its low temperatures, isolation from other bodies of water, and encased in igneous rock, Crater Lake's incredible clarity and color are features that can only be seen from the lake's shore. If you are familiar with the geography of Crater Lake, you will know that the lake is surrounded by mountain peaks that form a rim around the lake. Driving along the Rim Drive is one of the favorite activities when traveling to Crater Lake. Driving along the rim of the lake and giving you panoramic views of the meadows, forests, and mountains. The best time to visit Crater Lake is in the summer, from July to September, when the weather is warm, the sky is clear, and all the roads and infrastructure in the park are open. This is the ideal time to enjoy the Blue Crater Lake. Participate in activities such as hiking, camping, or driving on the Rim Drive with beautiful views surrounding the lake. It's impossible to mistake Morro Bay for any other California seaside town. Just off its shore, a massive ancient volcanic plug known as Morro Rock rises 576 feet from the ocean, adding a dramatic exclamation point to this haven of natural beauty. Fishermen plied their trade in the shadow of Morro Rock for decades. Today, the town in San Luis Obispo maintains its seafaring charm with a full menu of activities added. You can't climb Morro Rock, but you can look for the peregrine falcons that nest there. And it's not just there you'll see birds. So many of them love the Morro Bay area that the Audubon Society has dubbed it one of the country's best places for bird watchers. Was formed about 23 million years ago from the plugs of long-extinct volcanoes. Morro Rock was an important navigational aid for mariners for over 300, because the rock is approximately 576 feet tall, which made it the most visible in a chain of 9 peaks. There's no better way to explore the Morro Bay estuary than from a kayak or stand-up paddleboard. feel the invigorating sea air on your face as you traverse this unique ecosystem where fresh and ocean water meet. Thanks to its famous surf break and iconic landmark, Morro Rock Beach attracts surfers of all levels. Located just north of Morro Rock, this popular beach is known for catchable waves and consistent surf. With its incredible perch on Monterey Bay, the city of Monterey offers both timeless scenery and rich history. The small city enjoys a prime location on the mellow central coast, yet is also easy to reach from bigger metropolitan areas. It's located 2 hours south of San Francisco and a little more than an hour from San Jose. Today, you can still see the 19th century architecture along the walkable blocks of this downtown area. But the old cannery buildings are now largely occupied by hotels, restaurants, pubs, and shops. Being a pastoral paradise isn't Monterey Bay's only claim to fame. It's also rich in wildlife. Head to the Monterey Bay Aquarium for a first-hand look at life on the bay, an exhibit that showcases the sea otters, humpback whales, and other animals that thrive here. Encounter giant Pacific octopus, a kelp forest, and a splash area inhabited by penguins. If you want to add a little more excitement to your wildlife viewing, go on a whale watching boat tour. Led by biologists and naturalists, each tour reveals a variety of remarkable animals in their habitat, including seabirds, dolphins, sea lions, and orca. Downtown Monterey is a mecca of cultural and historical diversity, which features a variety of dining options, retail stores, and entertainment. Its landscape combines the images of Monterey's past and present by allowing its patrons to walk the streets once walked by great historical figures while experiencing the modern charm of the seaside town. While visiting downtown, visitors can enjoy a delicious meal, shop till they drop, or take a trip through time and experience the rich history downtown Monterey has to offer. Taking root for thousands of years, the redwoods are one of Earth's most magnificent and enduring creations, some as old as the Roman Empire. Towering over stunned and amazed visitors, redwoods offer a glimpse back to the past, even as they grow ever taller into the future. Some of the tallest and oldest trees on Earth are in Redwood National Park and state parks, managed jointly by National Park Service and California State Parks. Established in 1968, Redwood National Park is located in northernmost coastal California and is home to old-growth coast redwoods. These magnificent trees can live to be 2,000 years old and grow to over 300 feet tall. In late 2006, naturalists discovered a new world's tallest tree near the original tall tree, whose discovery led to the creation of Redwood National Park in the 1960s. Located in a remote grove, the new Titleist is called Hyperion and stands 379.1 feet tall, nearly 6 stories taller than the Statue of Liberty. Spruce, hemlock, Douglas fir, berry bushes, and sword ferns create a multiple canopied understory. Redwood Park's mosaic of habitats includes prairie and oak woodlands, mighty rivers and streams, and 37 miles of pristine Pacific coastline. For a truly immersive experience, park your car and go for a hike at one of the many trailheads, and pay a visit to Fern Canyon, featured in a famous scene from Jurassic Park 2. Can someone spoil what part of the movie this scene is from? Among the redwood trees of the park are traces of ancient human activity and more recent history. The redwood forests served as home to humans for thousands of years. Evidence of human activity inside Redwood National Forest dates back as far as 2500 BCE. The people who lived in the forest before European colonization used the forest's resources, such as fallen redwood trees, to build canoes and houses. The bustling city of Napa, on the banks of the Napa River, is celebrating a glamorous reinvention. There was a time, not so long ago, when the town was a sleepy residential area with strip mall-style shopping centers. Yet an influx of celebrity chef restaurants, upscale lodgings, manicured parks and riverwalks, and dozens of tasting rooms have redefined the area as a luxury destination. Aside from wine, Napa offers great hiking, amazing spas, hot springs, and a lively town center. It is one of the world's premier wine destinations and boasts more than 400 wineries and wine tasting rooms. Plan your vacation getaway and tour of Napa Valley wineries. Stroll through the vineyards, talk with a winemaker, or sip award-winning Napa Valley wines with dramatic views of the valley floor. Discover food and wine tasting experiences that go beyond the norm, as well as countless other things to see and do in Napa Valley. Vintners, chefs, and locals here love their land and what they do. You'll feel it in the wineries you visit and the restaurants you dine in. So pack your bags and get ready for a Napa weekend getaway. Book your room at one of many modern hotels and luxurious Napa Valley spas and resorts, and then nosh at top-rated and Michelin star restaurants. Whatever your pleasure, when you visit Napa Valley, the result is something understated and exceptional. The park's 3.3 million acres encompass mountain-sized sand dunes, below sea level salt flats, mysterious singing rocks, and colorful sandstone canyons. The largest national park outside of Alaska, Death Valley is an almost unfathomable place. Extremes are the norm. Death Valley is the hottest and driest place in America, with summer temperatures peaking above 120 degrees, and average rainfall a mere 2 inches per year. Also extreme are the park's elevations. Badwater Basin rests at 282 feet below sea level, while Telescope Peak soars to 11,049 feet. Even though Death Valley's summer temps are uninviting, from late fall into spring, its climate is just about perfect. These are the months to explore the park's remarkably diverse desert landscapes. Enormous sand dunes, rugged badlands, expansive salt flats, and serpentine canyons. Very few places on Earth offer as many textures, intense colors, and extreme conditions to capture. You can walk along the rim of Ubahibi Crater, site of a volcanic eruption 2,100 years ago, while a boardwalk trail follows Salt Creek, where pupfish, a tiny native fish, survived from a time when a gigantic lake filled Death Valley. Death Valley is renowned for stunning super blooms of spring wildflower exhibits, but not every year. When perfect conditions happen, the desert fills with a sea of purple, gold, pink, and white wildflowers. A good wildflower year depends on at least three things: spread out rain through the winter and spring, enough warmth from the sun, and light to non-existent harsh desert winds. If you visited this place, comment number 0. If not, comment number 5. It's been recognized as the best overall beach in Oregon, one of America's best art towns, and one of the world's most beautiful places. Named after a naval cannon that washed up after a shipwreck in the 1840s, Cannon Beach has a ton of character. Cannon Beach is a famous, picturesque small-town village by the sea. Haystack Rock is a massive towering rock formation off the coast, with adjacent stone needles, vibrant tide pools, and flocks of seabirds adorning the landmark. In addition, it's part of the Oregon coast's geological history, formed millions of years ago by lava flows that created many of the dramatic capes and headlands on the Oregon coast. Haystack Rock is part of the Oregon Islands National Wildlife Refuge and is a state-protected marine environment. Nearby, Ecola State Park is perched dramatically on the edge of a headland and offers panoramic coastal views, easy walking paths to scenic picnic areas, and extensive hiking trails. The most popular time to visit Cannon Beach is during the driest summer months, usually from June to October. During these months, you can enjoy sunbathing, swimming, hiking, and picnicking. You'll likely have blue skies and mild days. Summer months are the busiest months, so plan ahead. Make sure you reserve your accommodations if you're staying overnight, or arrive early to find parking on a day trip. In the early 90s, this falls became a cult icon when it featured prominently in the credit sequence to David Lynch's television series Twin Peaks. The success of the show turned the falls into a local landmark that draws 1.5 million visitors per year. Snoqualmie Falls is a roaring, 268-foot-tall cascade that falls in more or less one unbroken drop into the Snoqualmie River below. Other waterfalls in the Pacific Northwest are taller, but the 100-foot width of Snoqualmie's precipice sets it apart. The imposing falls have captivated residents of the valley for hundreds of years. The falls are surrounded by a 2-acre park with 2 viewing platforms. The rocks at Snoqualmie Falls were previously thought to be from Mount Persis, an approximately 37-million-year-old volcanic vent 20 miles to the northeast. Located about 30 miles east of Seattle, it is a refreshing spot to visit in the summer, but can be equally spectacular in winter when covered in icicles. Just be careful to get there early. The site can be packed with visitors on weekends when the weather is beautiful. Though you may be tempted to get closer to the famed falls, please don't climb over the gate or railings to the river below, as the surfaces are often slippery and river levels may change unpredictably. During the 1980 eruption, the upper 400 meters of the summit was removed by a huge debris avalanche, leaving a 2 by 3.5 kilometer horseshoe-shaped crater now partially filled by a lava dome and a glacier. Prior to 1980, Mount St. Helens had the shape of a conical volcano, sometimes referred to as the Mount Fuji of America. It is primarily an explosive dacite volcano. The volcano was formed during 4 eruptive stages beginning about 275,000 years ago, and has been the most active volcano in the Cascade Range during the Holocene. Prior to about 12,800 years ago, tephra, lava domes, and pyroclastic flows were erupted, forming the older St. Helens edifice, but a few lava flows extended beyond the base of the volcano. Historical eruptions in the 19th century originated from the Goat Rocks area on the north flank and were witnessed by early settlers. A vast gray landscape lay where once the forested slopes of Mount St. Helens grew. In 1982, the President and Congress created the 110,000-acre National Volcanic Monument for research, recreation, and education. Inside the monument, the environment is left to respond naturally to the disturbance. Surviving plants and animals rise out of the ash. Colonizing plants catch hold of the earth. Birds and animals find a niche in a different forest on the slopes of Mount St. Helens. Numerous viewpoints and miles of trails have been created for you to explore by car and foot. During the summer, Forest Service interpreters lead a wide range of activities, from short walks to amphitheater presentations, to help you understand and enjoy this area. Discover the wonder of winter around Mount St. Helens, where many cross-country ski and snowmobile trails are available. This beautiful city is located on a narrow isthmus between Puget Sound and Lake Washington, so it has beautiful scenery. Seattle, Washington is one of the most beautiful places in the United States. It is also an important transportation hub because Seattle, Tacoma International Airport, and the Port of Seattle help connect Alaska, Asia, and many other places in the world. With its prime geographical location, Seattle has many favorable conditions for economic development and tourism. Seattle's beauty is depicted by extremely impressive views from above. You can admire the peaceful space of evergreen trees and impressive blue sea water. In addition, the beauty of the year-round White Mountains, or high-rise skyscrapers, also brings Seattle its own interesting things. The Space Needle is the place that defines the Seattle skyline. This is also a symbolic building of this beautiful city. This building is quite tall and thin, with a flared part at the top like a real flying saucer. Around there are many green parks, such as Washington Park, Nursery, Discovery Park, Green Lake Park. Because on both sides of the city are two large lakes, Lake Washington and Puget Sound. On the east side are Cascade Mountains, and on the west side are Olympic Mountains. One advantage is that the climate of Seattle is not too harsh, suitable for Vietnamese people. Seattle is known by many people as a rainy city, with a typical temperate oceanic climate. The warm weather in the summer and humid in the winter has created a wonderful green ecosystem with lush trees thanks to the mild weather. In winter, Seattle rarely snows, and the temperature rarely drops below 0 degrees Celsius. The city features classic Spanish colonial architecture, with red tiled roofs and whitewashed walls adding charm to its streets. Santa Barbara lies beautifully between Los Angeles and San Francisco, making it a favored stop along California's coast. Its stunning sea views and Mediterranean feel make Santa Barbara both romantic and relaxing for travelers. Founded in 1782 by Spanish settlers, the city holds strong cultural roots, especially from Franciscan missionaries. You can explore this heritage in its preserved buildings, historical landmarks, and lively cultural festivals. Stearns Wharf Beach offers soft sands and clear waters, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, or enjoying water sports. Nature lovers will enjoy the cliffs at Gaviota Pass, ideal for hiking or simply admiring the sweeping scenery. From November to April, visitors can join whale watching tours as Pacific gray whales migrate along the coast. These tours offer an incredible chance to witness majestic marine life close up in the Santa Barbara Channel. It is considered a cultural and financial center of the western United States and one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the country. San Francisco, California, is located in Northern California, United States, on a peninsula between the Pacific Ocean and San Francisco Bay. Not only is it a bustling city, San Francisco, USA, is also a beautiful seaport with steep streets offering breathtaking views of one of the most beautiful bays in the world. For the locals, thanks to its geographical location and heroic history, their city has escaped the chaos and monotony, becoming a truly magical city as it is today. If you have the opportunity to pack your bags and travel to San Francisco from February to May, you will have the opportunity to experience whale watching along the city shores. Gray whales, killer whales, and humpback whales all migrate across the California coast during this time. San Francisco's specialty is its low hills and steep streets, and Lombard Street is one of the most distinctive and famous steep streets in the world. A winding slope that extends from the Presidio and runs east through the Cow Hollow area, covered with flowers, will bring you unforgettable moments of experience. Transamerica Pyramid is the tallest and most visible skyscraper in the skyscraper district of San Francisco, USA. It is a pyramid design with 2 wings, voted for many years in the top 20 most impressive skyscrapers in the world. It It is a famous place located along Highway 1 in California, USA. Big Sur is so peaceful, it stretches along the sea for about 144 kilometers. One side is the vast Pacific Ocean. The other side is the redwood forests. McWay Falls in Big Sur is a child of Mother Nature. The special feature of McWay is the only waterfall on the California coast that falls directly onto the white sand below, creating a strange landscape that attracts visitors to visit. Located in the Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park and easily accessible by the trail leading to it, visitors can admire it from the closest distance. The beach, right below, with its fine white sand and blue seawater, is a place where visitors can stop, relax, take pictures, or simply enjoy the natural beauty of Big Sur. The Bixby Creek Bridge, a prominent landmark in Big Sur, California, is one of the most scenic bridges in the world. With its unique cable-stayed architecture, it creates a breathtaking view between the sky and the sea. The Bixby Bridge is not only an ideal viewing spot, but also a witness to local history and culture, attracting millions of visitors each year. Garrapatta State Park offers a unique blend of coastal cliffs, redwood groves, and secluded beaches. Hike along the coastal bluffs for panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean, where crashing waves and rocky outcrops create dramatic scenery. Hike into the redwood canyons, filled with ancient trees and lush ferns, providing a refreshing escape from the coastal sun. Surrounded by mountains, ocean on one side, and desert on the other, Los Angeles has all kinds of majestic natural landscapes. You can surf and ski in the same day, or cross the arid desert landscape in the morning and hike through the forest in the afternoon. Los Angeles, meaning City of Angels in Spanish, is a famous tourist city in the state of California and a convenient place to start road trips on the west coast of the United States. Moreover, Los Angeles is also a unique combination of architecture, cultures, ethnic diversity, and the top entertainment industry. When mentioning tourist destinations in Los Angeles, it is impossible not to mention Beverly Hills, an area famous for its lavish, luxurious lifestyle, where many A-list Hollywood stars gather. This place is like a completely different world, attracting tourists by its splendid beauty and top-notch class. Located on Griffith Hill, near the famous Hollywood sign, Griffith Observatory is like a magical window opening to the vast world of the universe. The next Los Angeles tourist destination will certainly be quite familiar to many people because it has appeared in the press, which is the Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is a road along Hollywood Boulevard and Vine Street in Hollywood, California, United States, where more than 2,600 five-pointed stars are attached to the sidewalk, honoring famous figures in the entertainment industry. The weather in Los Angeles is favored with nearly 300 days of clear blue sky and abundant sunshine. Therefore, every weekend, local people often organize picnics. For sports lovers, there are many exciting outdoor activities. It is a coastal city in Southern California, north of the Mexican border. Having gone through many ups and downs, San Diego has become a great historical witness. The proof of this is the old wooden streets bearing the mark of ancient Spain. Walking along these streets, visitors will be surprised to see and touch the restaurants, museums, and theaters that were formed more than 500 years ago. The city of San Diego attracts visitors with its beautiful windy beaches. San Diego owns up to 70 miles of pristine coastline like in paintings. Therefore, this is considered a paradise for those who have a passion for the beauty of the sea. The roads are embraced by beautiful natural landscapes that always leave unforgettable impressions in the hearts of international visitors. This place also creates a sense of mystery and a desire to explore the charming antiquity of any visitor who sets foot here. If you are a person who is passionate about the ocean, you cannot miss Shelter Island when traveling to the U.S. It would be wonderful to spend a vacation at this picturesque beach. The plus point is that it has an extremely clean beach, with soft sand like a strip of silk when walking along the coast. Nature has given San Diego a temperate climate all year round, so you can travel at any time. However, the most beautiful time is considered to be March to May and September to November. At this time, the weather is extremely pleasant, and there are also many cultural activities taking place. Portland, known as the City of Roses, is Oregon's largest city and a cultural hub of the Pacific Northwest. Spring transforms the city into a canvas of cherry blossoms, especially in parks and along its famous riverside paths. Visitors often enjoy walking tours that highlight the beauty of Portland's gardens, bridges, and springtime landscapes. The season brings life to city festivals, where locals celebrate art, food, and music in colorful open-air events. Portland's Multnomah Falls is a must-see, rising 620 feet with a scenic bridge halfway up for panoramic views. The waterfall, framed by blooming foliage, becomes even more photogenic during the mild and misty spring months. Outdoor enthusiasts can explore the surrounding Columbia River Gorge, ideal for hikes with breathtaking vistas. Kayaking on the Willamette River offers a peaceful yet scenic view of the city, especially under a canopy of blossoms. Nature and urban life blend seamlessly in Portland, creating a calm yet vibrant atmosphere that's perfect for springtime travel. The Columbia River Gorge is so much more than just a natural wonder. It is a critical transportation corridor and vibrant community of more than 75,000 people living in fertile countryside and 13 urban areas spanning 2 states and 6 counties. Its geologic origins date to massive flows of lava millions of years ago, carved much more recently by tremendous icy floods at the end of the latest glaciation. Native Americans settled here at least 10,000 years before the first European explorers. The Columbia River itself is the gorge's centerpiece, a lifeline of water and the only sea level route through the Cascade Mountain Range. The Cascades' geology creates a rain shadow effect, causing a dramatic precipitation difference that distinguishes the lush conifer forests in the west end of the gorge from the grasslands of the gorge's east end. Bring your sense of adventure, because the gorge is made for exploring. Walk along a waterfront, discover hidden waterfalls, follow the wildflowers at Rowena Crest, or challenge yourself with a trek up the Angel's Rest Trail. Cycle the roads around the Dalles, or in the Post Canyon Mountain Bike Network. And it's hard to resist water sports on the Columbia, especially when Hood River is known as the windsurfing capital of the world. But the Columbia River Gorge isn't just spectacular scenery. There's plenty of handcrafted beer and farm-fresh dining too. Thanks to its unique geography, the gorge boasts a world of wine, from Pinot Noir and Chardonnay in the cool western hills, to Tempranillo and Syrah in the drier, sunnier east. Nestled beside the Deschutes River and framed by the Cascade Peaks, it offers a beautiful mix of high desert and alpine views. Bend is a scenic mountain town in central Oregon, known for its outdoor activities and vibrant urban charm. The town originated as Farewell Bend, a lumber settlement that evolved into a recreational hotspot for nature lovers and families alike. During summer, the river becomes a playground for kayaking, canoeing, and even adrenaline-pumping whitewater rafting. Cycling enthusiasts can explore the Three Sisters Scenic Bikeway or enjoy leisurely rides on the urban trail system downtown. Families often head to Shevlin Park, where kids can fish in a trout pond reserved just for young anglers. In winter, Mount Bachelor Ski Resort attracts snow lovers with 88 ski runs and various snow-based adventures. For those not skiing, dog sledding, snowmobiling, and snow tubing offer thrilling alternatives on the snowy slopes. Bend's year-round appeal lies in its ability to blend peaceful landscapes with high-energy activities. Known for its mild climate and diverse natural scenery, Tacoma offers a unique blend of mountains, forests, and coastal beauty. Tacoma is a charming port city in Washington, located just 35 miles south of Seattle. Tacoma is the second largest city in the Puget Sound region and has a population of nearly 250,000 residents. Surrounded by mountains and ocean, its skyline features boats, slopes, and modern architecture that give the city a distinct charm. Strolling through Tacoma reveals lively streets filled with music venues, restaurants, and happy locals enjoying their day. The city is not only beautiful, but also livable, offering a more affordable lifestyle compared to other areas in Washington. Tacoma strikes a balance between urban living and natural escapes, with rivers, lakes, and access to the Olympic and Rainier Ranges. The seaport adds character and economic strength to the city while enhancing its picturesque views. Tacoma's green spaces and cultural attractions reflect a strong commitment to art, leisure, and community. Glass art is a key cultural highlight here, earning the city worldwide recognition in the art world. This city is known as Little Denmark. Feels like another world when turning east onto Highway 246 from Highway 101. The town's entrance along Mission Drive features a stretch lined with perfectly trimmed pine trees. Beyond the trees, horses graze and ostriches roam on peaceful farms, creating a distinct rural atmosphere. What sets Solvang apart are its colorful wooden-framed houses that contrast with typical American architecture. Many roofs have pointed wooden slats resembling thatched roofs, adding a charming European touch. Some rooftops feature crossed wooden logs, arranged in an X shape, enhancing the Danish aesthetic. Tourists often notice artificial storks placed on many rooftops throughout the city. These stork decorations reflect a Danish belief that they bring good luck and protect homes from lightning. Solvang offers a cultural escape within California, combining Danish tradition with a relaxed, picturesque lifestyle. Imagine a place where you can sip wine made from grapes, harvested just steps from where you sit, surrounded by peaceful hills and fresh country air. Meals are crafted with ingredients pulled fresh from the ground that very morning, offering a truly local and flavorful farm-to-table experience. Rolling hills, winding roads, historic towns, and rushing rivers define the landscape of this serene region in western Oregon. This scenic area, framed by forested mountains to the east and west, is known as the Willamette Valley. The valley's exceptional wines are the result of its rich soils, mild climate, and unique geographical location. Some vineyards thrive in ancient sedimentary soils that provide the perfect foundation for complex and elegant wines. The valley floor, shaped by massive Ice Age floods, is covered in fertile silt, ideal for hazelnuts and Christmas trees. This fertile land once called to pioneers who journeyed 2,000 miles to settle and grow their dreams here. That bold pioneer spirit now thrives in over 250 wineries, craft breweries, distilleries, and artisan food shops. Each producer in the Willamette Valley is dedicated to excellence, quality, and a deep connection to the land. Outside the tasting rooms, forest trails and winding rivers invite you to explore and embrace the outdoors. The Willamette Valley continues to inspire with its timeless beauty, rich culture, and the spirit of those who built it. Yachats, meaning dark water at the foot of the mountain, perfectly fits the scenery of black basalt shores and misty ocean views. The Cape Perpetua Scenic Area covers more than 2,700 acres and features 26 miles of forested trails along Oregon's dramatic coastline. When visiting, don't miss Cook's Chasm, with its arched bridge and spouting horn, a geyser-like blowhole that shoots seawater into the air. Nearby, tide pools are alive with starfish, sea anemones, and barnacles, offering a close look at coastal marine life. Another fascinating spot is Devil's Churn, where powerful waves crash dramatically into a narrow, rocky inlet. Unlike sandy beaches, Yachats is known for its jagged black basalt, creating unique ocean features like Thor's Well and Spouting Horn. For sweeping views, head to Cape Perpetua, one of the Oregon coast's most scenic and romantic viewpoints. In town, explore art galleries, restaurants, breweries, and a botanical preserve within a restored marshland city park. Thor's Well, often called the Pacific's drain pipe, is a striking hole in the rock that seems to suck in seawater. Researchers believe Thor's Well began as a sea cave, whose roof collapsed, creating the dramatic openings now seen. Though only about 20 feet deep, the well delivers stunning displays of ocean force, especially during high tide. Founded in the early 1900s, it quickly became a haven for writers, painters, and those in search of a tranquil life. Carmel by the Sea, a charming California coastal town, is known for its peaceful atmosphere, artistic vibe, and storybook-style homes. Its artistic roots remain strong today, with galleries, studios, and creative architecture shaping the town's unique character. The tradition of naming homes still exists, with whimsical cottages standing beside Mediterranean villas and sleek ranch-style houses. To preserve its quaint charm, Carmel bans home mail delivery and street addresses, adding to its fairy tale-like allure. Despite efforts to stay low-key, the town draws crowds on weekends, especially to its upscale shops and local galleries. Ocean Avenue serves as the town's bustling center, lined with boutiques, cafes, and art spaces that reflect the community spirit. Carmel Beach is a major draw, offering both quiet corners for solitude and busier spots for people watching. Walking down Scenic Road offers views of a Frank Lloyd Wright house and streets filled with enchanting architecture. Situated 60 miles south of Portland, in the Cascade Mountains foothills, it attracts over 1.1 million visitors annually. Silver Falls State Park, Oregon's largest state park at 9,200 acres, is renowned for its scenic waterfalls and natural beauty. For thousands of years, the Kalapuya and Molalla tribes inhabited the Silver Falls area before European American settlers arrived. In the 1880s, settlers established Silver Falls City, which once included over 200 residents, shops, homes, and sawmills. By the 1930s, the area transitioned into a state park offering hiking, biking, horseback riding, swimming, fishing, and camping. The park is most famous for its series of stunning waterfalls spread throughout its dense, forested landscape. South Falls, the tallest and most iconic waterfall at 177 feet, is located near the South Falls Day Use Area. A scenic path leads visitors behind South Falls via a cave trail, offering a unique and immersive perspective. Adventurous hikers can take the 5-mile Winter Falls loop, which passes 7 waterfalls, including the striking Double Falls. The park teems with wildlife and plants, including rabbits, salamanders, butterflies, and deer throughout the woodland trails. With its natural charm and diverse recreation, Silver Falls remains a treasured destination for outdoor lovers across Oregon. With crystal clear water, surrounded by snow-capped mountains and vast forests, Tahoe is not only an ideal place to relax, but also a destination for those who love adventure in the midst of majestic nature. Lake Tahoe, a green gem in the Sierra Nevada range, is one of the most beautiful natural destinations in the United States. With an altitude of nearly 1,900 meters, this crystal-clear freshwater lake covers an area of more than 500 square kilometers and has an incredible depth of more than 500 meters. making it one of the deepest lakes in the United States. Not only famous for its emerald green water, Tahoe is also surrounded by snow-capped mountains and vast pine forests, creating a captivating scene. Lake Tahoe was formed about 2 million years ago due to the faulting of the Earth's crust and is part of the Lake Tahoe Basin. According to research by scientists, the current shape of the lake was formed during the Ice Age. The natural scenery at Lake Tahoe is likened to a fairyland. The lake's surface is clear and calm, like a giant mirror, and is sparklingly beautiful no matter what angle you look at it from. Surrounding the lake are mountains covered in snow all year round and lush, green forests. On the lake's surface are hundreds of rocky outcrops that look like giant works of contemporary art when viewed from above. In addition, Lake Tahoe is also a great destination for those who love camping and trekking. Surrounding the lake are beautiful, romantic trails. The most special of which is the 270-kilometer-long Tahoe Rim Trail running around the lake shore. When you travel to the Painted Hills, you can see millions of years of history revealed in the layers of mountains of Earth, one color at a time. The hills get their name from the delicately colored stratifications in the soil, and the yellows, golds, blacks, and reds of the Painted Hills are best seen in the late afternoon. Tones and hue may appear to change from one visit to another, as the clay stones differ with ever-changing light and moisture levels. Once you see them for yourself, it's pretty easy to understand why the Painted Hills are one of the 7 wonders of Oregon. The yellows, golds, blacks, and reds of the Painted Hills are beautiful at all times of the day, but are best lit for photography in the late afternoon. Changing light and moisture levels drastically affects the tones and hues visible in the hills. The seasons can also change the look of the Painted Hills radically. Spring often brings yellow wildflowers that grow in open areas and sometimes even in the ripples of the hills. Winter can blanket the hills in a white coat, concealing the vibrant hues until the snow melts, revealing interspersed stripes of gold and red. Take time to also visit the Clarno unit, with Mars-like pillars formed by waterfalls and volcanic sludge, and the Sheep Rock unit, where fossils of plants and animals like saber-toothed cats are on display at the Thomas Condon Paleontology Center. Scientists study 50 million years of plant and animal evolution and a collection of 40,000 fossils here, and you can learn how early cousins of elephants and rhinos roamed the earth you're standing on. Spanning roughly 750,000 acres across 4 counties, Yosemite sits at an average elevation of 2,117 feet, with peaks over 13,000 feet. The park is home to more than 7,000 species of flora and fauna, including 160 rare or endangered species needing urgent conservation. Yosemite is a breathtaking natural complex in the western Sierra Nevada, Central California, bordering the Stanislaus National Forest. Geological processes form deep valleys and dramatic canyons, shaped from granite bedrock that defines Yosemite's rugged landscape. Bridal Veil Fall, standing 189 meters tall, is tied to a Wenatchee tribal legend that promises love to those who inhale its mist. El Capitan, rising 914 meters high, challenges even expert climbers and is considered one of the world's most difficult rock faces. Half Dome is a 1,149-meter-tall granite formation with a summit accessible by hiking or via a cable car for less experienced visitors. Yosemite Falls is North America's tallest waterfall at 741 meters, reaching peak beauty during early summer when melted snow feeds it. The park maintains 95% of its original wildness, thanks to strong preservation efforts by the U.S. government and environmental groups. Yosemite is renowned for its diverse ecosystems, unaffected by neighboring regions, making it ecologically unique in the Sierra Nevada. Yosemite Valley features a 22-kilometer winding stream, ideal for long scenic walks and capturing stunning photos from various angles. Exploring Yosemite offers a rare chance to witness majestic landscapes and thriving biodiversity, all in one unforgettable experience. Originally inhabited by the Chumash Indians, it has a rich cultural past that predates European arrival in the 19th century. Malibu is known for its stunning beaches, premier surf spots, and upscale ambience that draws celebrities and global travelers year-round. During the 20th century, it evolved into a glamorous escape for Hollywood elites, though development sparked debates on conservation. The nearby Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area spans 157,000 acres with over 500 miles of scenic hiking trails. Point Dume, located at Malibu's southern edge, offers a peaceful cove with sand dunes and a quiet beach for serene getaways. Malibu Pier stands as a historic landmark and serves as the core of the area's renowned surf and ocean-loving community. Adjacent to the pier, Surf Rider Beach draws surfers from around the globe with waves stretching over 300 yards during good swells. Malibu also charms visitors with scenic Pacific Coast Highway drives, upscale boutiques, and locally sourced dining experiences. Outdoor lovers can hike the mountains or spend lazy afternoons sunbathing along the area's pristine stretches of sand. Spanning 2.7 kilometers, the bridge includes a 1,280-meter central span and rises 67 meters above the water below. The Golden Gate Bridge serves as the gateway from the Pacific Ocean into San Francisco Bay, linking San Francisco with Marin County. Each of the two towers stands 230 meters tall and supports the bridge's weight through thick, interwoven suspension cables. The Golden Gate Bridge has been featured in many Hollywood films, including the James Bond classic A View to a Kill. Superman once saved a bus from falling off the bridge, and Magneto used it as a path in X-Men: The Last Stand. A giant octopus also attacked the bridge in the sci-fi film It Came from Beneath the Sea, adding to its pop culture fame. The suspension cables ensure stability and allow safe passage even with heavy traffic and strong coastal winds. At sunrise or sunset, the bridge appears bathed in golden light and surrounded by fog, creating a magical, romantic view. Locals recommend viewing the bridge in the early morning by walking through Presidio Park along the rugged coastline. That path offers numerous vantage points for taking in the iconic structure from unique and breathtaking angles. This beach is famous for its striking rock formations, reddish sand, massive driftwood, and tide pools teeming with sea life. Its name comes from the red almandite garnets found in the sand, known for their deep color and dodecahedral shape. Many people say Ruby Beach is the most beautiful in Washington, and it's certainly a must-visit on any coastal adventure. Ruby Beach is more than just sand and sea stacks. It's an immersive, unforgettable experience for explorers and peaceful wanderers alike. The beach attracts photographers with its dramatic natural features and ever-changing light across the rocky shoreline. Sea stacks at Ruby Beach are among the most iconic in the U.S., formed through centuries of wind and ocean erosion. Another nearby sea stack, about 20 feet high with a natural porthole, is a favorite spot for sunset photography and scenic viewing. The tide pools around these rocks are filled with mussels, starfish, sea otters, and migratory birds, making every visit feel alive. Beachcombers can expand their collections beyond seashells, finding treasures hidden among the red sands and driftwood piles. Ruby Beach is a place where every element, rock, water, wildlife, and light, creates a moment worth remembering and capturing. This small bay is framed by rocky cliffs and sea caves, creating a unique landscape that's both wild and breathtaking. La Jolla Cove is one of San Diego's most stunning beaches, known for its white sand, turquoise water, and dramatic cliffs. The crystal clear water allows visitors to see deep beneath the surface, revealing vibrant marine life and waving seaweed forests. These underwater forests provide a rich habitat for sea creatures, making the cove a paradise for nature lovers and snorkelers. Above the surface, white waves crash gently along the shore, filling the air with a peaceful, rhythmic sound. Sunsets here are unforgettable, with golden light reflecting off the water and painting the entire cove in warm hues. Sea lions are the stars of the cove, often seen sunbathing on the rocks or gliding gracefully through the waves. The area's rich ecosystem includes colorful fish, playful seals, and the occasional sighting of a sea turtle or whale. Snorkeling through the clear waters reveals an underwater world full of life, from swaying kelp to darting schools of fish. Kayaking and paddleboarding offer the chance to explore hidden sea caves and view the coastline from a fresh perspective. Nestled along the Pacific Coast Highway, it sits conveniently between Los Angeles and San Diego, making it an ideal stop for travelers. Laguna Beach embodies the dreamlike beauty of California, with its rolling green hills, coastal parks, and hidden stretches of sandy beach. What sets Laguna Beach apart is not just its natural scenery, but also its welcoming small-town atmosphere and vibrant arts heritage. This coastal gem offers more than just a pretty view. It also thrives with ecological richness and environmental conservation. Whale watching is a beloved activity, and the town hosts a vital rescue center for seals along the Orange County coastline. Wildflower-filled parks and preserved coastal canyons provide peaceful retreats and showcase Southern California's untouched natural charm. Each season in Laguna Beach offers something special, from colorful art festivals to moments of tranquility along its wellness trail. The town is dotted with boutique hotels and cottages, each offering its own unique character and unforgettable ocean views. Most accommodations are steps away from downtown and close to one of the area's 30 pristine beaches and secluded coves. It boasts 26 hotels, including 7 located directly on the shoreline, more than any other city in California. It's one of the most popular beaches in Los Angeles County, known for its consistent surf, clear swimming areas, and volleyball courts. Hermosa Beach stretches nearly 2 miles along the Santa Monica Bay, offering 94 acres of sandy coastline for public enjoyment. The beach ends at King Harbor in nearby Redondo Beach, making it a scenic spot that connects multiple coastal towns. Visitors will find convenient amenities like restrooms, showers, playgrounds, and a wide range of nearby restaurants. Street parking is metered, so planning ahead can help ensure a smoother experience when visiting during busy hours. Outdoor activities are at the heart of Hermosa Beach culture, especially volleyball, surfing, skateboarding, and biking. Many locals and visitors enjoy jogging or strolling along the Greenbelt and the Strand, a paved coastal pathway. The Strand links Hermosa Beach with other beach cities along Santa Monica Bay, creating a unified coastal route. With its active lifestyle, ocean views, and community vibe, Hermosa Beach delivers a classic California beach experience. Often compared to a New England town, Mendocino features saltbox cottages and Victorian homes framed by roses, picket fences, and sea breezes. Mendocino is a stunning coastal village perched on ocean bluffs, drawing artists, nature lovers, and those seeking peaceful, untamed beauty. In the late 1800s, it was a booming logging hub with over 30,000 residents and a lively downtown filled with shops and saloons. The area now known as Mendocino Headlands was once crowded with boarding houses, brothels, and timber operations. As logging declined in the early 20th century, the town was gradually abandoned. Mendocino saw a cultural revival in the 1970s with the founding of the Mendocino Arts Center, attracting artists and environmentalists. Today, the village is home to a vibrant community of creative minds and progressive thinkers. Mendocino Headlands. State Park surrounds the village on 3 sides with cliffs, secluded beaches, and scenic walking trails. Each season offers something special, from spring wildflowers to gray whale migrations in winter. From iconic highways to hidden trails, the West Coast leaves an unforgettable mark on every traveler's heart. Its blend of nature, innovation, and culture offers a journey that's as diverse as the land itself. Whether you're chasing waves, hiking cliffs, or diving into city life, the experiences here stay with you. This is more than just a destination. It's a feeling, a rhythm, a story unfolding with every step. Let the spirit of the West Coast guide your next adventure.